We are so back, chat. What's up, guys? It's your boy Niloc. We're back. It's been a fat-ass minute since our last YouTube video. But, you know, it just hasn't been the time, and now it is the time. So, you know why we're here. Let's get into it. So, Black Ops 6. You know, doesn't really make sense because we were out Black Ops 2. 4, technically. And then Cold War comes out. Whatever. I guess we're at 6 now. But, surprisingly, this is a good-ass Call of Duty. Now, a lot of people are going to point to some things like the zombies or, you know, maybe the gameplay. I don't really know. A lot of people don't really like this game. I'm here to tell you that these people are losers. Nerds, lames, whatever you want to call them. They suck. It's a skill issue because this is probably the best Call of Duty since 2019 Modern Warfare. So, I got some notes. Let's go over it. We're going to start with the boring ones first. Let's talk about the campaign. Campaign is actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember a lot of it. I probably played it like 2 months ago, but I hadn't even played it when the game first dropped. A lot of people were saying it was really good. I played it. It was really good. I kind of locked in. It wasn't that long. There's a lot of stuff I kind of skipped out on, like doing the hideout and stuff. I didn't really max that out as much as I probably could have, but it was fun. Had some like horror elements. I like the zombies like incorporated into the campaign. That was cool. A lot of open areas for some missions. I kind of miss the old Call of Duties, right? Like the Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, where it's just like, you're just straight, like you're just a grunt in there, and then like, you know, you're in like a special task force or something. But you know, like this is just how it is nowadays. Like the missions are gonna be more open, more shit for you to do and explore, whatever. But I would give the campaign like a 7, 8 maybe out of 10. It's good, it's serviceable, it's a good, enjoyable experience. I think we all can kind of agree that the campaigns are kind of the afterthought of Call of Duties now, but you know, back in their primes, Call of Duty's campaigns were like money, and this one kind of goes back into that. They definitely took their time on it, and the dude, like one of the main dudes in the campaign, kind of looks like the guy from Severance, so I like that a lot. Also, campaign, why can't I play it offline? Why is this game so... You know, a lot of good things in this game. This part I don't understand. Not only can I not play it online, I have the disc. I have the disc version of this Call of Duty. Check it out. I bet y'all don't got this. Look at that. Physical media is back, baby. I have it on disc, chat. I have this shit on disc, and it won't even let me play the campaign without having an internet connection. That's weird. That's mad weird. That's not fair. That shouldn't happen. That's some liberal shit right there, okay? So, fix that. All right, let's get to the next boring part. Zombies. Now, if my boy Kuz was here, he would probably have a better insight on zombies. I don't really play zombies that much this Call of Duty, but I will say this. Grief is actually really fun. It's very simple, very not relaxed, but like very like cut and dry. Like, this is what you're gonna do. You're trying to beat the other team. There's zombies. It's a small ass map. I like that a lot. My favorite zombies mode or favorite zombies map was Kino der Toten from Black Ops 1. Okay, that is the max I do for Call of Duty zombies. Or like Transit. Transit used to be fun when I was playing that, right? But yeah, so nothing really like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. Even Black Ops 3, I know a lot of people will stand by those zombies. But it's, you know, you got the bosses, you got the, you know, the weird, whatever, the boss zombies. Again, that's cool and all. Just not my cup of tea. You know, you got the health bar at the top, whatever. You know, I've never been a zombies guy, and I'm definitely not a zombie guy anymore. Overall, it's like, Grief is really fun, and I play that with my boys. So I'll give zombies, aka Grief, like a 6 out of 10. It's a good time. If Kuz was here, my roommate was here, he could probably give you a better insight. You know, kind of, because he loves that. He loves zombies. That's the only thing he plays. So, you know, my boy Austin or my boy Tyler could definitely help you out. Shout out them. Now, let's get to the nitty gritty, okay? The multiplayer. The multiplayer is so good, y'all. I don't know what people are smoking. I don't know what people are doing to say that this multiplayer game was bad. The game is fun, bro. There's a lot of fun aspects of this game that I really do enjoy. Let's get some of the bad things out of the way for multiplayer first, all right? The battle passes, you know, whatever. They're going to be in every Call of Duty. They're going to be in every game you play, especially like shooters. I think they're so easy to put in shooters. They're not going away. I think they kind of overdid it now. They've had like the Black Cell battle pass part of it. That's insane. It's like, okay, you can buy the battle pass for $20, or you can buy the battle pass for 25. So I just think it's funny. Like, they're just trying to milk you for all you're worth. And, you know, the financial part of me is like, no, go to hell. Go to hell, Treyarch. But, you know, if you're into, you know, spending more money on video games, I guess this is great for you. I see it as a negative. I think people will get into these habits of just buying things. And, I mean, it makes them richer, so I guess they can put out more Call of Duties, whatever. Like, I just don't personally buy stuff like that. And continuing on, like, the marketplace, you got a lot of skins. A lot of people will die by this, too. Like, the skins in this game are kind of crazy. You know, you got, like, the Ninja Turtles. You got Beavis and Butthead. You got Master Splinter. You got Sharks. Like, you just got random-ass operators. And people are going to point to that and be like, this used to be a military simulation, and now it's Fortnite. And I have to agree with them because this is turning into Fortnite, but let's be real, every game is turning into Fortnite, okay? They're trying to capitalize on everything that Fortnite did. They're trying to get that bag, battle pass, Fortnite, you know? Loot boxes. I don't know where I was going with that. Skins, all that shit, like, that is Fortnite. Like, they're just trying to get all the Fortnite. And, like, let's be real. Most Call of Duty players now, they're kids. They're not like us anymore. You watching this video, you're probably my age. Or younger. Or older. Yeah. I think I covered everybody. But I would say most Call of Duty players have always been younger, right? So, you know, they're trying to appeal to that audience. And how do you appeal to them? You put stuff in the game that they like, right? So you got Ninja Turtles. You got stuff like that, okay? Next would probably be maps. I think the maps are hella mid. But with that being said, the maps are mostly mid. But there are some standouts. So off the top of my head, I like Stakeout. Subsonic, I really like. Maybe that's it. But there's a lot of really trash maps in this game. I can't lie. I don't even remember how many there were supposed to be in this game, but like most of them are really unplayable. The 6v6, I think it went back to 6v6, or is it 5v5? I don't even know. I don't even play it. I only play really Nuketown. I'm gonna be real. When they had Chaos Nuketown in the game, that was money. They need to bring that back. Keep that at 24/7, because that's what we want. We want like that ground war. We want blah. Okay, we want all of that. But most of the maps are pretty butt. I wouldn't say it's the worst map pool we've ever had, but it's definitely nowhere near the go-to Call of Duty. But we've been known that. We've known that. We've known that this game, it's like every map has to like cater to every player. No, just make good maps, and the guns and the gameplay will work it out itself, okay? That's kind of all the bad things, in my opinion, of the game. I want to talk about the good stuff, obviously, because I think this game is one of the best Call of Duties we've had in the last decade, it seems. Let's talk over just the Omni movement. That was a big seller of this game, and something I really was looking forward to trying. Dude, Omni movement is fuego. It's phenomenal. You can slide backwards. You can dolphin dive. You can dive backwards. You can dive sideways. Blah, 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 all while shooting. This makes the game feel natural instead of glitchy like it used to, right? Like slide canceling, all that stuff in previous CODs felt like kind of cheating. Like you'd see someone move around like that and you'd be like, that's some bullshit. Now it's just like, okay, everyone is literally able to do it, so just adapt. I would say one of the eye-opening moments for me in this game was holding a corner, and I knew this dude was going to push me, and I knew he was going to slide. I knew he was going to slide around this corner or dive or something. So what do you normally do when you know someone's pushing, right? Hold that angle, hold it high, hold your gun high, and you wait for him to turn, pow, pow, pop him in the dome, right? Not in this game. You got to adapt. This dude slides around the corner, so what do? I put my cursor low, shorty. I put the cursor low, so I know he's going to slide across. My luck, my boy slides across, pop him twice. I still die, granted. But in my head, I was thinking, you know, I'm on to something. Still think movement is really OP. It's always going to be OP. You know, people, especially in Warzone, you get that, like, extra health. You're going to run around, shoot, and then he's going to slide while you're still shooting at him, and you miss, right? That might be, like, a console handicap, too. I play on the PS5. But, it is what it is, right? End of the day, you're going to have people who are sweats, and, you know, I've watched how to maneuver through this thing. Like, I don't care. I'm talking as a purely like I don't even know what fucking word I'm looking for. I am a very casual COD player. There we go. I'm a casual COD player. Now, with that being said, I am Prestige Master, and I do have Dark Matter. With that being said, let's talk about the grind in this game. The grind of this Call of Duty has been mwah. I think the guns maybe are a little easier now, you know, comparatively. I remember playing like the old, or not old, like Modern Warfare 2, like 2021 or 2022, whatever year those dumb Call of Duties came out. Felt kind of forced. I didn't really like what they had going on. You have to like get 50 kills mounted. That's dumb. Don't do that. This Call of Duty is really just headshots, so we go back to formula. Back to formula. We're back to formula on those. And then it's just, you know, normal get double kills or get 50 kills with silencer, and then it goes straight into your gold. And then you got gold, diamond, dark spine, and then dark matter. I like the progression through all of them. They all make sense to me and they seem fair. With that being said, I did not do the launchers. That shouldn't be a part of it. That should be you know, its own, like, I'm not doing that. Did all the pistols, I did all the melees, and then ARs and submachine guns. And after that, they had dropped more guns that you can just get. So to get dark matter, you just need to get an X amount of guns dark matter, and then you can you need an X amount of guns dark spine, and then you can get dark matter. So it's just like an X amount, you know, I forget how many it is, but once you hit that, but now they've had so many guns, you really don't need the launchers at all. Now, Call of Duty has always been about the guns. I think the guns in this game are really good, very responsive. Not a lot of kick, but that's good because it's all of the guns, right? Most of them, you know, you're going to have your high kicking guns, there's always going to be the OP guns. We always know that. I've always been a fan of the Call of Duties where, like, every gun is good. Think Modern Warfare 2. Like, yeah, there might have been a handful of guns that weren't good, but, like, every gun in that game was fire. Like, even the first AR you unlock, M4A1, gas. UMP45, gas. The M16, gas. Like, every gun was viable. That's kind of how I feel with this one. Now, there are, like, the compact doesn't get used that often. Like, most of the sniper, it's you know, sniping is still pretty good in this game. I would say, like, they're not the go-to. I would say more AR and submachine gun in this. I'd probably lean more towards submachine gun, honestly, in this game. Shotguns, you know, again, they're not great. I would say the shotguns are probably like C tier, but that's where they should belong. Like, if you're a really good shotgun player, you're gonna eat, and that's how I think it should be. I think the higher skill gap guns are gonna require higher skill. That's the name of the game. Like the knife, you don't have a weapon, you gotta run around, you gotta be sneaky, right? You gotta run around, know your movement. That being said, again, the camo grind is good. It's back. It was fun doing it. It paid dividends because now I'm playing Warzone with the boys, and it feels good having dark matter. I can't lie. Next is Prestige Master. I think they did a good job with Prestige Master. This year as well. So once you hit 10th Prestige level 55, it turns into like that, like 55, 56, 57, then it just goes all the way up to 1,000. So you max out at 55 on every Prestige, except once you hit 10, then it goes into Prestige Master, and it goes to level 1,000. Now, I am Prestige Master level like 70, so I'm not even at 1,000 yet. You know, I have a life. People who grind like zombies is like an XP like farmhouse. If you just do that, you'll get there pretty quickly. What I do like about the Prestige Master is you can pick your emblem once you hit level 100. Once you hit 100, you can pick from all the old Prestige 1, all the former Call of Duty's Prestige 1s, right? And then once you hit level 200, you can pick any Prestige 2 from all the former CODs. I just think that's a really cool feature that they added, and it does make, like, it made me want to grind. Like, I want to get to level 1,000 just so I can get the Prestige 10 from Modern Warfare 2, because I never got that legitimately. I was a little bit too young to play that game, or just wasn't in my prime when that happened. But I would love to get in this so I could put that shit on, because that is fire. That is the best Prestige icon ever. One of the mechanics I haven't even talked about yet, which is honestly a huge part of this game, being the fun, how much fun this game is. It's a huge factor in it. Is I would like to call the Diddy mechanic. All right, it's not called that in the game, but it's basically what happens every time you get put in this. So it's called the body shield or meat shield mechanic, and again, it's just a very simple, very like it's pretty broken when you get it, but you don't get it that often. You probably get it once every like 5 games, or you know, someone gets it once every 5 games. So basically, you go behind someone, you melee twice, you use them as a body shield. It's fire. I love that. I love that idea. You know, you take a little bit more damage. You can't ADS, but you got them like this. Got them hooked up. You're just whispering sweet nothings into his ear, which also you can literally do because you get into their comms. Again, that's just a sick-ass feature that they add in the game, and I feel like not a lot of people talk about. You got him in the Diddy position. The reason I call it the Diddy position is, you'll see on screen, anytime I've gotten put in the body, this is what happens to me. So, as you can see, I call it the Diddy shield or Diddy mechanic because anytime you get caught lacking, you're getting diddied. So, respect. I like to try and get clips. I have a few clips of it. It is really fire. Once you get some clips, you feel like the man. Again, it is pretty OP. You take a lot more damage, and you're not ADSing, but like that crosshair is so like precise, pretty much. And yeah, I've gotten a lot of good clips with it, so I'll just let those run out. But overall, I think this game was very good. It's got a lot of. I can't, like, the consensus I'm getting from people online was this Call of Duty was kind of mid, kind of bad. I think you're just bad at the video game. I'm going to just be real. I think you don't know what a good Call of Duty is anymore, and you've lost that perspective of why do we play games, why do we play Call of Duty? Because they're fun. The calling cards are a good grind mechanic too. Like when you prestige, you got like all these new calling cards you can grind out for. This game keeps you busy. Next, I forgot to also mention, they got events. So you got battle pass, you got events. Events are free. You can buy the premium event and get all the cool stuff, but they keep it flowing, and I like that. They change up the game. They usually add a couple new game modes, and then with every new season, that's when the battle passes come out. They usually add like 2 or 3 more guns or like a melee or something in there. So overall, I think Activision, Treyarch, I forget who makes these fucking games. They did a good job keeping the longevity of this game going. The Omni movement is great. The Diddy mechanic is fun. And most of the maps are, I would say pretty good. And overall, like, it was a good Call of Duty. The gameplay is fun. We didn't even go over like perks and stuff. Create a class. It's different, so it's no longer the pick 10. It's just back to your normal, primary, secondary, lethal, attack. And then you got field upgrade, perk 1, perk 2, perk 3, and then like a wild card. Again, I just think it's simplified, and you get all the stuff you want. Now, some of the field upgrades are probably not as overpowered, but some of them are pretty cool. Like I like Warcry. You regen health better. Sleeper Agent is by far the best thing in the game, though. So it's like it almost feels like that should have been like a kill streak or like a score streak. But you basically just, like, once or twice a game, you just get to dress up as the enemy, go into their comms, and if they don't recognize you, you can go crazy. So I love that. That's a fun mechanic. Again, a lot of fun in this game. So yeah, man, overall, I think this Call of Duty, I give it, like, a 9. I'm giving Black Ops 6 a 9 out of 10. I think the grind is good. I think the multiplayer is fun. It's a good grind. Daily challenges is cool. Yes, some of the operators are a little OP. They're trying to get your money, but guess what? That's life. They're going to do that to you every day now. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Black Ops 6. I'm just trying to get this video out as soon as possible because Battlefield 6 is actually dropping. So we're going from 1.6 to the next 6. It's kind of spooky, but be wary. So I'm pretty sure Black Ops 6 is probably going to be dead pretty soon once that game finally drops. So I just want to kind of get this out there and get everybody's thoughts and just kind of my experience with the game. But, if they keep this track record up, this is a great Call of Duty. I hope they build on this foundation. I hope they keep Omni movement. I hope they keep the same, like, camo grind aspects. I didn't even talk about, like, there's Warzone camos and zombie camos, which one of my homies got all of them. Sweat. But, yeah, overall, this is a great Call of Duty. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you like this kind of video, let me know. And until the next one, peace out.